information here. Ladies and gentlemen, for men and I think for the women is on there, is the palace. It is so beautiful. Let's go all the way up to Gloriet. And then as you continue, you get to where he's at. Sorry. Let's see if they're going to give us way.
Where the horizon ends.
See you all up here. You are looking at the most famous of all the Gloriets. The ladies, let's have a glue wine while we have a nice look. Beautiful. Glue wine is generally, think of it as a tea made of wine. Instead of water, you make the tea with wine. Hallo ihr Lieben und herzlich willkommen bei Living in Vienna, where we spotlight everything that's going on here in Vienna. In this moment we are here in the beautiful Hietzing. We just got off at the Hietzing U4 station and we are taking you, wait for it, Schönbrunn. We're gonna go and take a lovely walk in Schönbrunn. And yeah, it's autumn, the colors are so beautiful and we couldn't have waited for the better time to be here in Schönbrunn. So if that sounds interesting, let's go in this direction. So actually it's not too hot, too cold. So here is a beautiful Hietzing. Hietzing is in what district anyway? Hietzing is a 13th district. Okay, so for some reason that one is open and now this is going across. So, my ladies and gentlemen, let's cross while the color is red. The traffic light is red. So we're gonna cross and go to that entrance and yeah, we're gonna begin from there. So see you guys on that entrance. Okay. Quick change of mind. This place is so beautiful. So we just crossed the road there and here we are on our way to the is this the main entrance? Can we say this is the main entrance?
The entrance in Hietzing.
This is the Hietzing entrance. And Hietzing is such a lovely, it's like a small town, a small village center. Here, in as much as it's one of the districts here in Vienna. But it's really one of the prettiest districts here in Vienna. It's where the rich people, the stinking rich, hide their money. Do they also hide here? I think they are also hiding. So, let me know. Have you been to Schönbrunn? And yeah, which time of the year do you like Schönbrunn? For me, I love it all times of the year, but autumn is the best. I think I've been waiting to really do a walk in Schönbrunn. I've been waiting for autumn. And I'm very happy. So we are here at the main gate. We're gonna go in there. But before we get in, let's just have a look at this beautiful Hietzing. Very nice. And that's where we're coming from. So let's go experience Schönbrunn with the lovely colors. So the idea is that we are going to walk through the garden here, and then we will try and go up to Gloriet.
We will not try, we will do it.
We will do that. So are we going through here, or?
Yeah, we can.
It looks
walk
like
a little
everyone
bit,
is-
to the botanic house.
The botanic house, yes.
Botanical house.
The botanical house.
Botanical.
So nice. Yes. My question is it a better idea to go in through here or to just walk in through the middle? So going to the Gloriet, we will get there in 27 minutes. And that's where we want to end up in this walk. Yeah? So I was wondering, let's just go get in there and walk straight towards the botanical. It's a better view. I think so. Yeah, it's a better view of the...
I don't know. Also.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Actually, you can also take a horse ride and just see this particular place on a horse ride. That's if you don't have a lot, but the horse is going at the same rate as someone walking. So if you don't have time to see Vienna, you probably need a faster car to go around here. So this here, my ladies and gentlemen, is the botanical garden. Can we call it the botanical or the botanical building?
This is the botanical garden house. Inside is more the botanical garden.
And there is a beautiful church there. Do you think they have any information here? Okay, looks like music.
So, now it should be. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
The time here?
This is the time.
Yes.
Okay, it's a clock. This is how the clock used to look like before,
Is that
back
correct?
in the days.
But because of, they didn't have summer and winter time.
Okay. When they made this. Nice. The Sonnen, what? Equatorial? The Equatorial Sonnen Uhr. Nice. But now they have the summer, the Frühling, the winter, and the Herbst. So we are here. My ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Look at these people enjoying the sun. Vitamin D is important, ladies and gentlemen.
You can do something like this.
We need vitamin D. What happened to these fountains? We don't know.
I think somebody pressed the button and stopped the water.
Yeah.
I think
So
also
they have removed the
they
flowers.
removed the flowers, yeah.
The places you see brown on the grass was flowers. So, my ladies and gentlemen, this building here, this greenhouse, is housing what?
I think botanical.
Botanical plants, yeah?
Yes.
They're like just plants that would not necessarily do well in this climate. Beautiful. So my guess is maybe majority of the people here, can we say there is a big number of people living around here who are just coming for basking in the sun?
Oh, sure.
I'm sure of this. Then there is the tourists and the rest of the people who love.
You want to go here? Because here's a lot of shade.
Yeah, yeah, let's just keep following the beauty.
The building. Yeah, very important. You can show it's not allowed to go and walk on the
It's not
grass.
allowed to walk in the grass, but nobody listens to these rules. This is an instruction by the Austrian Bundesgarten. So,
The government of Eli Köstinger.
the government of?
Not so important.
Wow, Schönbrunn. I remember the first time I came to Schönbrunn, I was really like, wow.
You would like to walk in
Yes.
this alley here, or maybe on the alley over there? You can go back here because the alley looks very beautiful. And then we can
What is so beautiful here?
go in the next
The
one.
maze, or is the maze there?
The maze?
Maze, like walking around the maze in Schönbrunn. Yes, let's go. Yeah, when I came to Austria, I think my really first time to experience Herbst, autumn, was here in Austria in October 2016. I think I had been to European countries during the autumn, but I just don't have a really clear memory. I think I did, but I don't remember very well. But wow, when I came here, and I'm telling you, Schönbrunn was really one of the places that really blew my mind away. I was like, whoosh, mind blown. So beautiful. Yeah.
Let's take this one because here are more leaves on the ground.
Yes. Let's
Colorful.
walk on the leaves. And this here, my ladies and gentlemen, is a toilet for men, and I think for the women is on the other side. Yeah, for me it was quite a wonder to see all these leaves, because these are things I had been seeing on maybe movies and on photos. And I was always fascinated to see all these different colors. Yeah.
Eso no es cierto.
So because, of course, I'm fascinated a lot by the winter, but the spring, I mean, not spring, the autumn is quite something for me. Is it also for someone who is
Yeah,
growing
yeah,
up
yeah,
here?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Schönbrunn, ladies and gentlemen. So Schönbrunn was the palace, or is still the palace, where the king lived. Franz Kaiser, it's called who? Kaiser Franz Joseph. I was gonna say Bahnhof. Entschuldigung. Those go together very well. Oh my goodness. So the king of Austria, Austro-Hungarian king, let's say that, lived in this grandiose palace. We're gonna see the palace in a few minutes. Yeah. And were people allowed to come here to the palace? Maybe. Maybe not.
For that reason, we have the Volksgarten.
Ah, okay. So this was just the kingly or the royal garden or the royal park. What is this? Is this a park? It's a palace. A palace and all of it.
Schloss Park.
It's a Schloss Park. Okay, the Palace Park. And so initially they were living in Hofburg,
Yes.
and Hofburg is in the middle, in the city center. So it got too noisy, too
I
crowded,
think so, yeah.
and then they moved here in Hietzing. I can imagine here there were not some, they were like the only people living here.
There was nothing, I think.
There was nothing here. We're talking about 600 years ago, are we? Yes. And so the king and his family moved here and built this. So they built this castle with the taxpayers' money, or what?
Yeah, of course.
With the taxpayers' money, okay. And they ruled for over 800 years. Wow. The family still lives here. The descendants of the Habsburg still live here.
Just a few.
Just a few still live in the palace. Actually, we're gonna see the palace later. So somewhere just in the middle of the park is a fountain that is at least has water, but it's not sprinkling the water. Beautiful. So there would be so many paths that are leading to the, if you look at the end of this is the palace. It is so beautiful. Like, it's very beautiful. It is the palace that has most rooms in the world.
Oh,
It is. Yeah. Austria has quite a few of leading in the world in one thing or the other. I'm following important accounts on Instagram. I'm following Vienna Wurzelstand. I'm following tourists visit, or I don't know, it's tourists visit Vienna or something. I'm following. Let's just say I'm following all the.
I think the most important is Vienna Würstelstand.
Which one?
Vienna
Vienna Wurzelstand. They are
have
so
They
hilarious.
have really developed.
When you follow Vienna Wurzelstand on Instagram, you will really be an insider. They tell you all the secrets. So beautiful. Also, please follow Living in Wien.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to this channel.
Hit the notification bell.
Bell. Yes, I always forget to ask people to subscribe, which is not a very good behavior. But my ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed, it's really important that you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button. It's gonna be lit. Oh my goodness, I think we are now at the palace. That was not the idea. The idea was that we finish at the palace.
There we go. Yeah,
We're gonna go up.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay,
We
so,
don't have to show it now.
okay, so
That's very
ladies
easy.
and gentlemen, I'm just gonna turn this camera off and then we're gonna go up and then we will come down because the light is so beautiful coming down. So see you in a bit. Don't touch that dial. Okay, due to public demand, I heard your complaints and I've turned on the camera. So we're gonna go down to this place, but that's in the next video. For now, let's go all the way up to Gloriet.
Right on this side. A little bit of sun.
Irrgarten Lagby. Oh, there's a maze here. Let's go right in the middle. So we're going to go all the way up to the Gloriet. And you can see the impressive palace is there. And so what we want to do right now is we want to go all the way up. And once we get at the top, we will begin the next video, which will take us all the way to this beautiful, amazing, grandiose palace. Let's go. So is it better for us to walk here or to walk on this side?
Ja, der shade, der sun.
Ah, okay.
Because of vitamin D.
Du hast recht, yes. We need vitamin D, my ladies and gentlemen, is important. You need it for your bones. So this fountain is also not on, but it's beautiful. Wow, so beautiful. Look at that. Look at this beautiful entrances or exits. Wow, so beautiful. Neptune Fountain. Can we maybe just find out a bit? So, at the foot of the hill behind the Schönbrunn rises the Neptune Fountain. This one, my ladies and gentlemen, forming a suitably grand termination to the great parterre in front of the garden facade of the palace. This was one of the major features of the design of the garden commissioned by Maria Theresa in 1770, my ladies and gentlemen. It's quite impressive. And so they are cleaning right now.
This guy there is cleaning.
Yes.
Because he is nice and white.
Oh, wow. Ah, okay, you can see the difference actually. It's so nice and white here. Wow. And then, as you continue, you get to where he's at, and you can see it's not as brilliant. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep going. So we are leaving the Neptune Fountain, Brunnen. So I'm going to make this walk a little bit shorter for the people, for my viewers. And I'm going to do this in a very lovely way. Whew. The dust. It's very beautiful. You can see Vienna behind there. So, sorry. Sorry. It's a very nice day to come for a walk here. I've come all the way from down there, and here we are walking up. So this is such a lovely place to arrive, because here you can actually see lots of people are sitting up here. And I think this is one of the really nice places to be able to see the palace from a distance. And is this like an aeroplane way? So that's Austrian Air. I'm thinking, then that's so cool, because if you're flying at this time of the day, you can be able to see Schönbrunn from above. Very nice. Ah, okay. I know what I've remembered. Beautiful. So, we have a choice to come here. This is so beautiful. Let's just see here and then take a seat and have a coffee, or here, yeah? So, my ladies and gentlemen, look at what a beautiful place we have here. This here is a Gloriet, and I think where these guys are standing would be in the middle. And from here you can make some really cool photos. Let's see if they're going to give us way, because I want to stand right there. Okay, maybe they're not going to. Okay, so let's stand somewhere here. And so, what I'm made to understand, please correct me if I'm wrong, that the idea of Schönbrunn was to create it to go all the way to, what is it called?
The horizon.
The horizon at the end, to be that long, but they ran out of money. you know. So it was supposed to start at the Gloriet, right? And there's a Lilliput going up. So it was supposed to start here at the Gloriet, where Sissy got her breakfast from. And it was supposed to go down all the way to the Hofburg.
Oh,
Was it to the Hofburg?
No.
To where?
Just to the horizon.
Just to the horizon. And the horizon is at what point?
No, where the horizon ends. So
Yeah.
At the hill. Here.
At the hill, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering what is that point in Vienna? Is that Hernals or?
No, no, Hernals is in the valley more.
It's in the valley,
The
okay.
hill is
Here,
I
at
think
this
it's
place
the,
here.
It's the 15th.
Yeah. But for some reason, they ran out of money. And so the Schönbrunn actually just ends at the beautiful castle, which we're going to go to in the next video. For now, let's go all the way up to the Gloriets, right after we are done with the coffee. Should we have a coffee here or? Yeah. So we were just about to sit here and have a coffee. But here there is a notice that says there are insects here that we should not disturb. And so, my ladies and gentlemen, it's not all of us that we always obey the rules. So we're going to, where do we go to sit? Somewhere where there is a sun. I see here there is no sun at all. Okay, we can just take a seat actually. So, a few minutes later, we are done with the coffee, and that was our beautiful view. And we're going up here. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. But first of all, let's just... So what is it saying here? This means what? What does this mean?
Yeah, somebody put a sticker on top.
Ah, okay, that's a sticker. I couldn't tell. I was like, where is this? So somebody removes their clothes and they're having a beer. Very nice. So essentially, because of that confusion here, you are welcome to sit on the grass. So, let's go. Okay, I just cleaned my shoes.
Über die letzten 1,5 Jahre, dass sie keinen Kontakt mehr haben mit ihren Eltern, weil da halt so arge Sachen passiert sind, er sie abgeholt hat.
Are there exceptionally more people today here? Do you think?
I think there are not so many people.
Really?
No.
For me, it feels like, oh my gosh,
No,
so many people today. Yeah.
There are not so many people.
So I have some information about the Gloriet, which is what we are arriving at. Let me just help me with this. So what we are looking at right now, my ladies and gentlemen, is the Gloriet. So this Gloriet is actually the largest of all Gloriets. I think it's called Gloriet, but Here,
Where
German speakers say Gloriet.
are the other Gloriets?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Where are the other Gloriet, my ladies and gentlemen? So apparently I'm looking at the Geschichte in Wikipedia. So it says that this is the largest of all Gloriets, and therefore, my ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the most famous. Wow. The most famous of all the Gloriets. My ladies, let's try and go in there and see how is this Aussicht. How does it look like?
No, Aussicht.
Aussicht. The view, my ladies, the views. And so in here there is a cafe actually. We will have a look at it. So the Gloriet was built in 1775 as the last buildings in the garden, in this particular garden. And it was built as a temple of fame. Wow, Instagrammers really love this, to come here and take that particular angle of a photo. Nice. So it was supposed to be the temple of fame. Wow. With these particular structures facing the other direction. It looks like a soldier. It's very windy. So in here there is is this an old cafe? It's like an old Viennese cafe, yeah? The cafe house. But it's a cafe house, yeah?
The cafe is built in 1996.
Uh-huh.
Not so old.
Yeah, but the Gloriet has been here for...
Yeah, the Gloriet, yes, but the cafe is here.
So what was in
since
here?
25 years. Nothing. Actually, this part was open for a very long time.
Aha, it was just a walk through.
It was open for a very long time, and when they started to renovate it, they had some old pictures where they saw there was some glass, and they decided to put again glass there, and the three round openings on the front side, and then they put this cafe inside.
Okay.
But we know, we've been here.
Yeah, the coffee is not so good,
problem with
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
the coffee is not so good.
It's not so good. But my ladies and gentlemen, is this glue wine? Are we looking
Of
at...
course.
Oh, wow. You're telling me it's a glue wine season already.
Glühwein season is when you can buy a Glühwein. That's the Glühwein season.
The glue wine season has started. So, I would like to have a glue wine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a glue wine while we have a nice look and view here. So beautiful. Yeah, let's get a glue wine, a punch. Ah, okay, you have to give €3 to take away the cup.
Deposit.
A deposit of €3. And you get it back when you return the lovely cup. Ah, I didn't know the glue wine season is now. So let me just give a bit of a wisdom. Glue wine is spices with wine. with hot wine.
So,
Super. Danke.
jawohl.
Yep. So it's spices. Wow. Blue wine is generally, yes. Blue wine is generally think of it as a tea made of wine. This is the best description we can have. Instead of water, you make the tea with wine. And the tea has lots of nice spices that has cinnamon. What else?
I think a little bit of orange. Put in there.
Cinnamon, orange, or citrus, something citrus. To a lovely blue wine season. So I think this is really a good. Yeah, I think this is a really good place for me to end this video. Okay, what a lovely find. I didn't even know it's the season for blue wine. I hope you've enjoyed that lovely walk to the Gloriet. And until next video, which is about to start right now, as we go down to the palace. Wiedersehen. I was like, what? What's next? Tschüss, Wiedersehen. Kwaheri.